the Poshlab, guys. I'm Eric with Posh Detailing, and this week we have a 2021 G63 in dark olive Magno. I've never seen this paintwork in person. It looks amazing. Definitely more on the brown side, but I think it stands out in the right way. But what we're doing is we're gonna do a short how-to video of how to pull apart some interior pieces so you can get this thing wrapped properly.
So for tools, it's actually quite straightforward. All you're gonna need is like an anti-marring pry tool and then a T30 Torx and a couple bowling balls because you're pulling apart a $300,000 SUV. So first step, what you're gonna wanna do is pull this back so you can get the pry tool under it. And then when you close it, it pops it out to get it started for you. Just get a finger under there to keep it up and then lightly pry it out. It comes out quite easily. Now we have access to the Torx bolts behind it. We want to pry off this little leather strip here. So you gently get in behind here and it comes right off. Now there's another Torx tucked up here. And then finally, behind here, we just need to pop out this little piece. Oh, there we go. Then behind there is the final Torx. And we're ready to go. So again, we're gonna take our pry tool. We're gonna start from the bottom under the door panel. We get under here. There we go. As we continue on, we've got it all loosened off. We just need to slide this up over that. So now from here, where the cable goes into the door handle, this just pops out like that, and then just pops right out. And then we've got a couple connectors in here for the mirrors and the locks and the windows. Those are super, super easy to get at. And then one final one down here. And we're done. So from there, there's two little clips like this that we're gonna have to pop out. So from here, you just kind of reach under, pop all these out. And you're done with that. Now there's three clear little stickers covering the bolts for the mirror. You take those off and safely set them aside so we can use them again. Now before we pull the mirror off, we're going to disconnect these. These two little harnesses are for the mirror. Just a little push tab there. This one's just this little guy here. There's two more down here. And these ones just have a little tab to push in here. Super, super straightforward. So now that we have access to these bolts, we've got all these unplugged. These are actually a T25 instead of the 30 like all the panel ones. And there's just these three here. And then if you've got a friend to hold the mirror for you, it's a lot easier. And you want to be really careful removing these just to make sure that you don't drop them into the door. Okay, that should be it. So moving on, we're going to pull the handle off. We're going to go back to the T30. And it's just this one bolt here that has to come out. It's just a short little guy. And then, very gently, we pull back this. We have access to the last bolt right here. This one doesn't need to come all the way out. You can just loosen it. So now to pull the handle off, it's loose. We just pull the back out, slide it forward slightly, and that's it. There's no electrical connectors, there's nothing. So now moving on, this little piece here is just double-sided taped on, so you can just gently floss that off or pry it off. You just want to make sure you protect the paint just so you don't damage it. And then after that, almost every door is the same with the exclusion of the mirrors on the rears obviously, but the panels come apart almost identical, and then the hatch is a little bit different, so we'll show you that next. So for this one, the only hardware is just behind this little trim piece here. Again with the T30 on these. So from here, we're gonna pry this panel off. You can just kind of slightly pull this away with your hand to get a panel tool behind it. And it comes off very easily. There it is. So we're gonna go up from the bottom on this one. Same thing, just to access this one bolt. Again, we just have to loosen it so we can slide it out. And then this one's a little sneaky, and it's tucked behind the rubber. But it's the exact same process as the doors aside from that. Just the one bolt that needs to be removed. There we go. And then the handle slides forward, comes right out, same thing. So now that we've got it all disassembled, we've removed a few obstacles just so we can get a nice seamless finish. We won't have any seams or lines here, nothing around the handles. It's gonna be perfect.
And now we're gonna continue wrapping this beautiful G63 and XPEL Stealth. We don't do how-to videos very often, so if you guys wanna see more how-to videos, drop a comment or shoot me a message and let me know specifically what you guys wanna see. We couldn't find much on G63s on YouTube, so we decided to do one. So hopefully this helps you out. And if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks.